He stands there and exchanges with him, Tom.
And the round coming to a close. The action is picked up. Round 8 in a moment.
So she says we're
Watch this sequence, lower left-hand corner. We may be able to see where, in fact, the
cut over there. That's where Castillo was cut. Now they've got some grease on it.
The first meeting of the head was on the one eye, but then they changed again. Yeah. They changed sides, and he hit on the other side.
Yeah, and Castillo was quick to look up and tap himself on the head as if to say there was a headbutt there. But here we are now in round number 8, scheduled for 10. Wong trying to turn the tide on Castillo here. He's trailing, I would imagine, in all the judges' cards at ringside. But he's put up a game fight.
I don't know about you, Rich, but I gave him Wong the last round.
I did too. But
so did I, and he came forward pretty well, and he started to fight the kind of fight he needs to win.
But it's an uphill battle for him. If he hopes to get a decision, he's going to have to knock Castillo out, I think, in order to win this thing as we fight here in round number 8. Castillo, a man in the spotlight tonight, feeling victimized, as we told you in our opening remarks, in the fight with Machado.
There's the first right that Wong was able to land from long range, and then he got hurt.
And now Castillo comes back at him, landing some solid shots, and Wong throwing punches, trying to keep busy and keep Castillo off him.
But Wong is wobbly, Tom.
Yep.
Castillo got angered after Wong landed that terrific right hand, and he answered right back.
And he's kept the pressure up ever since, flailing away and landing solid combinations. Remember, Wong, with 9 wins, had 9 knockouts. So he can punch, and apparently he not only got the attention of Castillo, but he really got him a little bit teed off.
He is in bad shape. Is he also cut now?
Yes, he's bleeding up around the right eye. So both men bloodied here as they battle away in round number 8.
Wong's legs are beginning to betray him here a little bit, Tom, from the accumulation of blows.
Good, solid left hand right to the point of the chin, and Wong wobbles away.
He's close
Takes
to
a right hand, yep. Castillo, I think, senses it too. Kind of backing up, measuring his man. Got blood coming from above the right eye of Wong, and he staggers back as Castillo moves against him up against the ropes. Castillo having it his way as Wong goes down.
That's kind of a voluntary knockdown, Tom, but I don't know if Wong wants to go on because he took his mouthpiece out.
I think
he may get counted out here.
Back. He put it back in. That eye's a mess. He's game now. Time remaining 17 seconds. I don't think he can last the round, but we'll see. Gets nailed with solid lefts again. Castillo backing him up. Wong staggering away from the ever constant onslaught by Castillo. There's the bell. And Wong is having a tough time finding his corner as he goes back over to where his people will try to put him back in shape. I don't know if he can, if he really should come out for round number 9, gentlemen.
They're asking him if he was able to come back.
All right, let's take a look at the action. This is the definitive round of the fight. And there you see a beautiful left hook. This was right after Castillo had himself been the recipient of a hard right from Wong. And now Wong, you can see, is hurt. He's trying to hold on, but it doesn't look like he really knows how. Here's the doctor in the ring.
Yeah, it's going right in his eye. It's going right in his eye.
Over?
Yeah.
They're calling the fight, Tom.
Yes.
It's all over.
Yeah, it is.
It's over.
The cut over the right eye and the blood flowing down. He was telling Wong's handlers that the blood is flowing right into the young man's eyes, and it'll hamper his vision and everything else. It was really a fine fight, and Castillo was extended probably more than he thought he would be, but he was very much in focus, and Wong gave us a great performance for 8 rounds, but just could not handle the onslaught of the more experienced and certainly every bit more talented fighter. But for Wong, it was a very impressive showing, and it'll be interesting to see about his future. All right, we'll be back to get the official time as the fighters congratulate each other. Martine.
Wong unable to
due to a cut above his right eye. Therefore, the winner by way of technical knockout, Martin El Gallito Castillo.
So Castillo picks up his record now to 22-1 with 14 knockouts. But nobody gets away free, Rich Murata or Fernando Paramos. We go to you in the ring now. Fernando, you can see that Martin has still got a little bit of a patch over his left eye as a result of a butt early in the fight and then some continued action. Fernando, let's go to you.
Thank you, Tom. Martin, was this the kind of fight you expected? ¿Este era el tipo de pelea que esperabas?
Bueno, sí esperábamos este tipo de pelea, pero digamos se me dificultó un poco por lo bajito y los cabezazos, pero creo que salimos bien en la pelea.
He said that this was the kind of fight that he was expecting, but it was a little bit difficult because of the size and the headbutts, but it was in fact what he was expecting. You got your punching power back again. Parece que otra vez tomaste el poder antes que no noqueabas.
Bueno, sí, ahorita pues, desde cuando venimos ya ahora sí que trabajando más la fortaleza y creo que ahora se vio que hemos trabajado bastante fuerte.
He says that yes, in fact, he has been working on trying to make himself stronger, and now it's showed itself. We're going to take a look at the towards the end of the fight. Tell me what is going on. Dime lo que está pasando en la pelea.
Bueno, sí, ahí lo lastimé con un volado y después ya nada más era cuestión de apretar la pelea, tirar bastantes golpes.
I was able to hurt him, and then from that point on, it was just a matter of throwing lots of punches. This was the end of the fight. Did you think that it was a good stoppage? Y ese era el final de la pelea. ¿Crees que se la pararon bien a él?
Pues yo pienso que sí, porque estaba recibiendo bastantes golpes. Incluso mis manos estaban bastante lastimadas.
Yes, I think it was because he was taking lots of punches. Also, my hands were injured. What happens now? Are you ready again for a championship fight? ¿Qué pasa ahora? ¿Estás listo para una pelea por el título?
Bueno, creo que estamos listos creo que estamos demostrando desde este momento que estamos listos para cualquier oportunidad que nos den y esperamos que nos la den.
He says that yes, I think that he is proving that they are ready for a championship fight. He's just waiting for one. Back to ringside. Felicidades.
Thank you, Fernando. It was an impressive showing by Martin. As you look back and watch how he has taken charge, they really got his attention. Wong did. Rich hit him with a pretty good shot from that point on in round 7 and 8. Why Martin was just the better man in the ring. And of course, when he went down and then bleeding from the eye, Wong was determined not to be able to continue, and so could not come out to answer the bell for round number 9. And did Martin Castillo like the victory? You bet. Yes, although he came away with a little present that he'll take back
yes,
to his
he is very